Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the video on my channel. And today we're going to be talking about the one and only Tron coin. Now, overall, this coin looks like some of the other coins, right? It peaks pretty much in 2017, 2018, right? Then it goes down, accumulates, goes sideways. It has another rally, right? As we see in 2020, 2021. But it doesn't go nearly as high as we saw with like XRP and like Litecoin and other coins. Then it does the same thing. Now it's accumulating and it's kind of creating like the same pattern all these other coins are creating, which is like the triangle, right? If we pretty much go on the weekly and we do the classic triangle move, we go from here to pretty much like something like this, right? We can tell that we are breaking above this area and we pretty much were going sideways for many weeks, creating this support, right? We should just use this whole block as support. I don't usually do this, but gives you a general area. So pretty much we should not see Tron go below, I would say for sure it shouldn't go below pretty much 10 cents. If it would start closing below 10 cents, that is a red flag. Either the market is dying or Tron is dying, but it should not happen. So pretty much, right? What can we expect to see overall? Well, for me, I do think we will be seeing equal highs at the minimum, which was 35 cents, which should be roughly, if we go to Tron very quickly, which should be roughly around, 30 to 35 billion dollar market cap, which is a good amount, but it's not the most insane, right? Especially now that there's gonna be way more money involved and things are gonna be pumping much, much harder. As you can see, pretty much Tron pumped here, right? It went sideways and then pumped up again and then went down here. And now we can tell pretty much this whole area is above, this area, right? It's very simple to look at. And what I expect in the very near future is pretty much for us to start trading kind of above this area soon, right? We just gotta find a good time frame. Like, see, like the 3 week shows pretty well, 2 week shows pretty well. So for me, once we kind of start going above the 14 to 15 cent mark and start closing above, then it should be pretty much an easy way up to 35 cents. And once we get to 35 cents, then we're gonna have to be, seeing what's gonna happen, right? For me, uh, that's around, like I said, 30, $35 billion market cap. So I think the coin can do much, much better, especially that, like I said, it has been creating this triangle pattern. And when these patterns happen and there's an expansion happening, there's usually a pretty big explosion. So we could actually just take the fib level from here and let's say to the relevant bottoms, I would say down here. If we actually go and turn this around, very quickly, reverse, we can see that pretty much the 1.6 level is around 55 cents and the 2.2 is pretty much 80 cents. So those are key areas I would be personally looking for. I do think Tron will personally expand. Pretty much, $35 billion market cap is a lot and it's respectable. But like I said, there's much more money involved now. And I would not be surprised if these coins are ready to pretty much break out of these triangles and get out of this whole accumulation zone. Because for me, personally, if you have been here for 2 or 3 cycles in pretty much this area, for me, when you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, this is like an accumulation area, right? When you zoom out, because like I said, many coins, once they go up, they accumulate, they pump, they usually create newer highs, and then they kind of trade above the old previous highs, and then, they continue doing the same cycle, while some of these coins have been kind of just not doing that. So for me, like I said, personally, if we saw 78 cents, that would be around 70 to $75 billion market cap. So I do think that could be the peak for Tron. Um, that's personally where I would be looking to cash out. Now, if you're a little bit more conservative, I would pretty much do, let's say, around this area, 50 cents to 65. Um, right, if you're really, really conservative, then I would be paying attention to the market structure in this box and potentially looking to cash out at the equal highs. But for me, you're cashing out way too early. And even then, right, even if you did cash out the equal highs, you're only making 2 times profit, which is always nice, but there's many better coins where you can make so much more. But for me, guys, that's it for Tron. I'm personally not involved in it. I'm not a fan of it, but if you're someone that's holding it and you're looking for key areas where to cash out, Then, like I said, start paying attention once it starts hitting the 50 to 60 cent mark.